Hello Capricorn, I'm Christine. I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading for the Capricorn population out there that is interested in their tarot card reading that will take them to about June 20th. So mostly the coming week, but some features would be till on June 20th. I have several pets. So right now you might be hearing the senior snoodle that I have. He's a little upset, but he'll calm down. So that's what that noise is. Capricorn in 2020 runs from December the 22nd to January the 20th. Those are the parameters of Capricorn, so you know who you are. I've already shuffled the cards somewhat. They've been sitting and cooking. So, let's begin a tarot card reading for Capricorn. Your primary card today, Capricorn, is the Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups reversed is your primary card today, and your secondary card is the Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Your crossing card immediately is Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. That generally means in the crossing position that very shortly you have emotionally changed your mind. And guess what? Once you have emotionally changed your mind, then the brain follows. The brain starts sorting things out and following your emotions. Your gut is right on cue. That means you're following your gut. You've noticed an accumulation of things lately that have made you move into a completely surprising direction. All right. Well, Capricorn, it looks as if you are about to accommodate a person in your life that is going to require you to keep mum. That's a little surprising, and it can be toxic, but you know what you're doing. The cards are showing me that you're doing it. First energy is the Chariot. You're doing it to proceed with something fantastic. So there's a good reason why you are keeping mum about something. And Capricorn, and your taking care of your partner's position is 15, the Devil. This is a Capricorn card. So not to be alarmed. This typically means in this position, this is talking about a young man, anywhere between 14 and 28. This is a person who is more hedonistic than you like. It can be a young lady. between 13 and 29. Yeah, the parameters are larger. This is someone who can make you worry. Often it's the firstborn. This is someone who makes you worry and might disappear and not call and tell you where you are. Then once I say that, the image that comes to your mind, that is generally who this card represents. This card in this position is just telling you that you are deeply concerned about this person while they are actually just enjoying themselves. Okay, let's begin. Your primary card is the Queen of Hearts reversed. That is an injury to your pride. It is primarily defined by Five of Hearts up. That is rejection and dejection. That is approaching someone that you love deeply and getting either the cold shoulder or a direct insult that you weren't expecting. So you approach the person that you love very much, full of concern and a really good idea, a good proposal, and you got bumped on your nose. You got bumped on the nose just the same as we're told to do that to sharks. Bump on the nose. And you were just still going like this. Another word for the Five of Hearts up. Oh, come on, Mowgli. Settle down. That's my senior snoodle. He's a little upset. Okay, so Five of Hearts up has another word, shrapnel. Shrapnel to the face. I know, that sounds gruesome, but that's how it feels emotionally. That's the emotional impact. The Queen of Hearts reversed is just an injury of pride right now. We've really, you've really taken, been taken aback, Capricorn, and for a valid reason. The first thing I want to say about this lash out from the other person that has struck you, just try to meditate forgiveness. Try to keep saying to yourself, it's not me. It isn't me. They don't mean it to me. It's probably that you were the first one in the room when they wanted to strike out. Also, Capricorn, the Five of Hearts is special to the Capricorn because it is 1/3 of this, 1/3 of 15. It is the sliver of 15. So, I'm going to guess that when you tried to take care of a youthful person that's full of vigor and energy, when you tried to take care of them, they pulled away. Alright? So this Five of Hearts is a sliver of the full 15. This large worry and concern in your life. The Four of Swords up in the first position, defining the Queen of Hearts, which is just wounded pride. Is Four of Swords is the piking. That's instant defense. So, if you're thinking of a superhero, like Xena, that might have a spear, that might pick up a spear, or an Amazon woman, or any sort of American Indian or African that would pick up a spear and immediately defend themselves in those old movies. This is instantly trying to defend somebody else. So you meant well. You were just met with, and that is the cat in the kitchen attacking a tuna casserole. Okay, so we're going to just let her go because she's just a kitten. So anyway, you're trying to defend somebody instantly, and you were rejected because of it. And that is really rough, Capricorn. But the third position is Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed is full of hope, and things will get better. Things will improve. This shrapnel sometimes takes about 8 days to heal. 8 days of inward thinking. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And remember what Christine is telling you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was something churning in this individual. This individual is full of life and vigor right now. And they're probably leaping out of their skin because it is April the 24th, 2020, and we all are under a global tension right now. Most people are losing their close friendships, and they don't know what to do with their energy. All right, your secondary card today is the Ace of Swords reversed. That means that something has begun as of now. But you're asking, did the revolution happen without me? And the answer is yes. A revolution happened without you. Just go with it. Sometimes, even though you want to be entirely involved, Capricorn, you aren't this time, and the revolution started without you. But part of you is prepared for this because, as I told you before, the Queen of Pentacles is in your crossing position. You have emotionally changed your mind because very suspicious things have accumulated like beads on a necklace, and now you are wearing that necklace with a new presentation. You have changed your mind, and now your intellect will follow. This part of the dream world has taken you through journeys of movies and stories, and has accurately tallied some strings of stories and words that didn't strike you as correct. Okay? And you frequently have given the benefit of a doubt and accepted this person. It is defined by the Princess of Pentacles. See that pair? The Queen of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles, defining it. The Princess of Pentacles in this position is the how. Okay? The how. And the how in this position is saying that somebody has blamed you, pointed their finger at you when they shouldn't have. You aren't the bottom. You didn't do the crime. You aren't at the bottom of the problem. Okay? Be careful if somebody is gaslighting you and blaming you for anything from not buying the right kind of milk to losing a job or a vehicle. Don't accept somebody blaming you for the misfortune that simply happened from the convergence of fates. Sometimes it isn't one person's responsibility. Sometimes it is just a convergence of clandestine bad fates, bad luck, okay? So what the cards are saying is you did mean to correctly defend someone, okay? And then you got shrapnel, emotional shrapnel in your cheeks and your face, and you have to draw away for about 8 days. That is cemented by this card that says approximately, beginning intensely, 8 days of silence. That's a fat week. 8 to 10 days of silence. That's a fat week. Okay? So that is part of the recovery. 8 days of silence is part of the recovery. But this ensures 19 days after that of joy. okay? You're going to come out of it. All right, so this is 8 days of silence and then 19 days of more joy coming out of it. This is comfort. So look toward that. Recover your emotions coming out of this. And the reason is the Chariot. All right, this could be a Cancer in your life. This could be a strong young person or you taking on the personality of a tough person of a tank in order to insist on defending this person that is nagging on you to worry about them. All right, and the Nine of Swords, that looks like a very sad card, doesn't it? But the Nine of Swords up is talking about the pride of face, all right? So, after the 8 days of silence and recovery, you have the Nine of Hearts here, up, and you have the Nine of Swords here, up, okay? This is part of the Sun sign, and this is part of the Sun sign. This is the comfort part of 19, the Sun, okay? And this is the pride part of 19, the Sun. So, you are insured 19-20 days of pride because you have this very powerful card as your reason to push forward, Capricorn. So, something has begun now, a revolution. So, you can sit back and watch it happen, or you can ask around and say, hey, what happened? What happened? What happened? Because it just happened without you, okay? So you might be able to enjoy it. Your attitude is going to change for the better now, okay? Because when somebody pointed the finger at you with the how, you said, no, 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 not me. Oh, no, you cannot do that to me. I did not cause this. All right, so what did you come from that caused the shocked confusion? Well, the 8 reversed, that is the Strength card. Reversed is talking about a singleness, a lack of solution. Something has left you in a failed state of trying to pull this wagon all by yourself. And this wagon was a 2-horse vehicle, okay? Kind of like in this picture. But, okay, so this is the 7, right? And this is the 8, all right? So it was a 2-horse vehicle, but you have been the only one pulling it for a really long time. Okay, Capricorn? So, and that's not the solution. That is not a solution. That means, what does that mean? That big story is talking about a divorce or a breakup or a disappointment in a doctor, a disappointment in perhaps you had a doctor's appointment or a dental appointment that had to be canceled. All right, so what if you had a tooth that hurt or chronic headaches or something that you needed to see your doctor, and that is not looking like a good situation to go into? So it can be lack of a solution. It's just lack of a solution, whether that's in a romantic relationship or a marriage relationship or a doctor relationship. Because this, remember the symbol? Remember the symbol for doctors only that uses snakes? Okay, so that Ophiuchus is contained in this card. Ophiuchus is contained in this card too. So it can be medical. Lack of solution. The Prince of Hearts, Prince of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Prince of Pentacles here indicates someone tried to accompany you. Somebody tried to be your cheerleader. This can be a doctor. that is in your corner, a doctor, just like, see the tree in the picture? Most pictures of the Prince of Pentacles have a tree in the background somewhere, because sometimes you can think of the Prince of Pentacles as the apple a day keeps the doctor away, apple guy, or Johnny Appleseed, okay, or eat this, you'll be healthy today, oh, thank you, okay, so that's the Prince of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles can be the same entity as 15 up. So, even though the cards frequently represent 15 as a deity of evil, frequently it's just a teenager. Alright? So, if the Prince of Pentacles is on the board with the 15, it's frequently a repeat of the same word and the same person. A young person can be a female, remember 13 to 28, or a male, or 15 to 28, okay, in there. In that energetic stage of life, this indicates that that individual might have been getting dizzy too much. Do you know what I mean? He might have been getting dizzy too much. This might be, and we'll go completely innocent on the innocent daydreaming and drawing too much, gaming too much instead of doing the homework, okay? So this would be part of the not a solution. Do you have a mate in your house, your boyfriend or your girlfriend that just isn't taking things seriously? You know what? They're probably trying to not feel. Because feeling right now can be horrifying. And we can't always go to a counselor during this epidemic. So we can't see our best friend. Alright? And we can't relax. So we have to find other things to do, even if it's just painting our nails and erasing that nail polish, repainting it, cutting our hair crazy, anything to distract us. Alright, so the Seven of Hearts is possibly getting high, okay, or smoking cigarettes too much, or vaping too much. This couldn't be a substance abuse, nothing super bad, although zombies over here. But this can be another entity, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Alright, so you're coming from a place of pulling the whole carriage, like Cinderella's pumpkin carriage, only not the 6 horses. You're the only one pulling it. Okay, so you're fed up. You're fed up. Alright? Your recent past position, Capricorn, is the Hierophant reversed. The Hierophant reversed. That indicates that some more turbulence is coming your way. And it's part of this revolution. Okay? Turbulence is coming your way. Okay, so what's going to happen is there have been quietness. Something has been kept from you. Okay, so now you're going to turn into Columbo, Peter Falk, or you're going to turn into a detective, Nancy Drew. You're going to start figuring these out. Okay, you're going to address the chaos. And I say this is a positive card, even though this is the Hierophant reversed. Okay, it's going to be a positive card because this Two of Pentacles is talking about the population at large, okay, and the release of pain. This is the Two of Pentacles reversed, up, is someone on top of the pressure, on top of the pain. The pain should rise up, okay, like be relieved, okay. So there has been some sort of a pain that someone has been holding on to. And so they lashed out at you, okay? And it injured your pride, and you got shrapnel. You were just trying to defend somebody, but you got the finger pointed at you, therefore you're going to have an emotional change. If you don't feel it now, you can say, okay, so today's the 24th, 25, 26, somewhere over the weekend you might see a dream, okay? And that's going to emotionally change your mind, mostly because somebody's blaming you about something. Okay, so just to review the Atop area, this emotional impact might take 8 to 10 whole days of your own silence. You won't know what to do or say, and that's okay. If you need to go be introverted for a little while and be introspective, you know, visit it. Don't stay there. Never stay introspective, okay? When you introspect, either journal or do something completely different. If you are reading one book, switch to another book. Whatever you do, don't watch gruesome movies. You know why? If you watch gruesome movies, this healing dream won't happen, okay? It'll utilize the little guy in Saw. It'll utilize him instead of you having a healing dream, okay? So you're going to approach this with a wonderful, wonderful energy. This is inside of you, Capricorn, and this is the energy that wants to take off. And after the 8 to 10 days of silence, you'll have the comfort of the sun. You'll be able to feel it on your face and a warmer heart. All right, reviewing the Atop position, Capricorn. The Atop position begins with this very strong rumbling of the chariot. This is full of confidence, so you're faking it until you make it, because you're going to go through about 8 or 10 days of introspection and silence and wondering what you did wrong or how to approach this, and that's okay. So I was wondering, why would you want to be quiet? Now I know. Now I know, because you were emotionally injured and a revolution started without you. That's a good reason to stay silent. But after the 8 or 10 days, and this will take you 30 days from the 24th, okay? So clearly until the end of May. If not, clear into early June. A lot of warmth and joy contained in the Sun card, number 19. Okay, so this is the 9 of Hearts up, warmth and joy. 9 of Swords up, pride contained in the Sun card. So this promises a good 30 days of positive direction. The first part's going to be bumpy, but after that, after about 8 or 10 days, then your pride will be able to grow. Your near future card, the 3 of Wands reversed, that is on everybody's board. That is a caged bird, all right? In your near future, Capricorn, this can be talking about toxicity, all right? So what is toxicity that you can avoid? Definitely drink water, definitely less sodium, right? All right, so make sure your water is clean water. If you suspect the tap water, don't drink it. Stay with the clear water. Those are some toxicities that you can avoid, right? So this is a little short-lasting card, only 3 to 5 days. So it's a cautionary card. So be really careful about what you put in your body and your air quality. Alright, so do you need to change the filter before you start up the AC? Alright, maybe go to Lowe's now. Well, I don't mean to say Lowe's, any hardware store. And go there now and make sure your filter is changed now, because you don't know what's going to happen. You might not want to go back out in public at all. See if you can get one ordered to your house. Alright, take care of your air quality is all I'm saying. Possible toxicity that you can take care of. Down here, the Judgment card down here in Pluto. Oh, I don't like this. This is the help you didn't want. The help you didn't want. I left Johnny at the library. Can you go get them? Oh yes, I'll go get them, and then it doesn't happen. Alright, this is the help you didn't want. This is a complete failure. This is about 4 days ago. Today's the 24th. So what happened on April the 20th? Who was in your life April the 20th? Oh, 420. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so who was in your life 420? Okay, so 4 days from the 24th, April the 28th, the last day of April. Oh my goodness, the person that was around on 420 may not be able to pitch in on rent, if rent is due, or have any money left over. Okay, so we're talking about complete fail of friendship. So what you have to do, Capricorn, is utilize this spread to your advantage, right? And be prepared. Alright? Say, okay, good. I'm glad you're going to be there for me as my friend. But don't count on it. Secretly, make sure it happens. Secretly watch and see if it happens. Okay? Take care of it completely. You got this ball. You got this ball, and you have to do this by yourself, most likely. The friend that you were aware of on 420, 4 days ago, might fail you at the end of this month. That's all this card is saying. It's a little bit of a warning. This one's a warning. And this terrible looking card is not a warning. This is just an individual in your life that you hold dear, that has a lot of energy right now. And you can't tie them down, can you? And you can't lock them away, can you? Your inbox is the Queen of Swords reversed. That is the patient. It means the patient. You're going to have to be taking care of somebody who is ill. Alright? It might be yourself. Alright? You might succumb to this toxicity. It might be this person that celebrated a little bit too hard. Here's a celebration card 4 days ago. And here's a celebration card that left you by yourself, right? They meant well. This is not a bad person. They meant well, okay? And in your inbox, that's your phone, your email, a knock on the door. Okay, that's another dog having a dream. Okay, so that sound was another dog having a dream, so just ignore that. Alright, so this is a patient in your inbox. You're going to have news of a patient. Now, I'm going to do your outcome, Capricorn. Alright, so I'm going to shove these over. Oh, that's promising, Capricorn. I'm going to top that off with a final answer definer. Ah, yes. All right. Good, good, good. Okay. Easy peasy, Capricorn. Your outcome begins with a Six of Swords reversed. What does the Six of Swords reverse? It looks terrible, doesn't it? It looks like this person going across the river was toppled over. What it means is you have stopped your proactivity towards something because it's done. You have reached completion, Capricorn. You should sit back and be proud of yourself. Even though you have an injury to your pride from another person, this particular drive in you will discover after this 8 days of dejection, you don't need to try anymore. Okay? This is stopping para proactivity. Stop. Okay? I'm done. Okay? I quit. There's no need to go farther with this project. Alright? So whatever project that was, there's no need to go forward. You completely finished. This is the final answer card that I drew. 14. There's no temperance means balance, but in the outcome, it is celebrated by being complete. All right, something to be very proud of. All right, if you're ready to leave somewhere, this means that you have completed an exquisite form of exit. Alright, so this thing is done. It's done in the spirit of love, okay, and form. Alright, so the Empress up is about nurturing either a project or a human being. Alright, nurturing and watching it develop and evolve and grow until awesomeness. So this created this in your outcome, Capricorn, and you came away with an exquisite completion. The last card defining your outcome, Capricorn, is the Moon. And in this particular last position, this is your wish is granted. This is as if you were walking along in the nighttime and you looked at the full moon and just noticed how perfectly round it is, and just that you're lucky that the skies were clear enough to see the moon, and you decided to make a wish to the light and to God if you are a religious person. This is your wish fulfilled. Alright, so the wish is out there, the wish is floating. So this is the best part, this is the best place that this card can be, Capricorn. This is the best place that this moon card, otherwise it's kind of mysterious in other places, but this is clearly you will get your wish. This is a very excellent outcome, Capricorn, and I hope you take these minor setbacks in stride. Alright, so thank you for visiting, Capricorn. In a moment, I'm going to do a spread for the lovers and Capricorn people out there for your companion. So I will be right back. Thank you, Capricorn. Hello Capricorn, I'm Christine. It's April the 24th, 2020, and I'm going to do a lover's spread for Capricorn. These are good for when you have a companion already and where their mind might be. Okay, this might be someone that you're very interested in, but you have some questions before you approach that person. This can be your longtime companion that you like to sit with, eat with. The cards wanted to be shuffled quite a bit, Capricorn, and they're doing it again. Okay. Okay. You want to be quirky? Quirky? We can do quirky. See some repeated cards from the board that we just did. I see a few repeated cards. Right? Oh, this is good. Right here. The guides are saying that your relationship has a lot of passion. That's promising. That's the one that strikes me first. So, now, let's see. 8 of Wands reversed. You've lost your confidence about what to say next, and that's a good thing. So, take your time. You're not sure what to say. Your partner is in this silence zone that we just discussed in the prior board. The 8 of Hearts reversed is your partner has decided to defend themselves, or at least describe themselves very accurately. If you guys were in an argument, your partner won, okay? Because the 8 of Wands reversed is more like a crash. It's like blah, 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 blah. You don't know what to say, okay? Or your computer, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so whether your computer crashed or your vocabulary crashed, I don't mean a car, okay? This is a communication crash, okay? Fail. And your partner has been silent for a while, and they win. They win because your partner is more, probably a little more angry. So they have more adrenaline behind the points that they want to make. Okay? And the guides believe that the solution for this is space and time. Whoop, whoop. Space and time to give for a mental break. This is a mental break only. Alright? Down here, there's still a lot of passion. Alright? So, here is a repeated card that was on the previous board. It's the 6 of Swords reversed. Your heart has stopped being proactive about something. You've quit about something. And since this is on a relationship spread, you have quit trying to make your point at this time. You're back down. You're going to retreat a little bit because your heart has decided to retreat. So the rest of you is going to retreat like a hermit crab. Like a hermit crab. Okay? So, Capricorn, you have decided to retreat a little bit. Alright? Maybe because you found yourself dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. Think about that word. Dumbfounded. I can't speak anymore. I found myself unable to articulate. Okay? Your waist down, Capricorn, in this relationship is innocent. I don't know why that's very important right now. You maybe need to show your partner this video And I will tell you, if you were accused of doing something, this card is saying you were quite innocent. So that's a nice approach. And maybe you're offended. Maybe that's why you have quit. Okay, maybe you were accused of doing a little bit more than you have. Alright, so this is my guess. This is just a guess. My guess is the circumstances of confinement in your home, or not knowing what you're going to be doing next month in your life, financially, career-wise. So maybe some of your passion has died. Alright, so that would leave your partner wondering what happened. Alright, but the guides believe that between you and your partner, there's a good passion present. Okay, so even though, alright, there's a little break physically, in the long run, this is a passionate relationship. If you haven't talked to this person yet, it is worth pursuing. Your partner has decided to step away from the canoe that the two of you were in. Okay, they're standing on the shore of it. Okay, physically, they are feeling freedom and more usefulness on shore than in the canoe with you. Okay, so allow them to do that. Allow them to do that. If you are trying to distract yourself from panicking and being angry about your situation, and you're distracting yourself and you're not physically with your partner, this might have your partner feeling rejected and feeling a little lonely. Let them be on the shore if that's how they want to feel controlled in this relationship. Here's the Chariot again. Remember, that was the strongest and most marvelous card driving your next 30 days is this powerful Chariot card. So, perhaps the prior board was talking about selflessness, giving yourself over to your partner for 30 days, giving your whole being over to your partner, and know that that will have a return for the two of you. Okay, both of you will be better in the long run. So I would guess that your partner, if they're fighting with you, has made several good points. Okay? This is their heart. This is your heart. Their heart is a roaring, thunderous chariot. Yours is just going to quit right now. Alright? The Page of Swords reverse is how the guides are defining this relationship right now. That is disturbia. So that's a lot of vibration, maybe yelling enough to be heard in the next room. Be careful if there's children around. Okay, children hear through walls, and little boys hear the word he through the walls, through 2 walls, through 3 walls. Little girls hear she through 3 walls. Okay, so even though they're on the other side of the house or they're outside, they will hear them being referred to. So don't do that. Don't include them in your fighting if you're fighting in your house. Okay, so don't do that. Don't fight in your house. Alright, so the guides believe that between this 8 of Hearts reversed and this 8 of Wands reversed, just mentally keep separate. Alright? Get out of each other's expertise. Everybody's an expert at something. Don't be critical. Okay? So if this is someone you're really, really interested in, Capricorn, and you haven't spoken to them yet, the guides believe this is a passionate relationship. And if you enjoy passion, Okay? This is a relationship for you. Okay? This talks about being bright enough to know when to sit this one out. Give your partner space to be strong enough to stand on the shore while you are in your canoe of your own special thing. You are doing something completely different right now, not of an intimate nature. And that's fine, because if you don't have the freedom to go where you want to, or work exactly under the circumstances where you want to, or maybe there are too many infants, children around, okay? This card can be l'enfant, the innocence. Are there too many children around under your feet? Okay, so temporarily allow your partner to stand on shore out of the canoe. All right, this is worth retaining. Okay, communication is always, this 8 is wonderful. It's wonderful, even though it is vibratingly, frustratingly loud right now. Okay, there's still a lot of good communication going on. All you need is a little space and time. All right, Capricorn, thank you for visiting Christine. I will see you next time.